Third year CSC B section, Adi Shankara Institution of Technology, register number is 578, subject MCA, Tech Talk video. Today topic is 8051 series communication. When a microcontroller communications which the outside world, it provides the data in bite-sized chunks. In some cases, such as printed, the information is simple taken from the 8-bit data bus and presented to the 8-bit data bus of the printer. This can work only if the cable is not too long, since long cables diminish and even destroy signals. Furthermore, an 8-bit data path is expensive. For these reasons, series communications is used for transferring data between two systems located at distance of hundreds of feet to millions of miles apart. Figure shows series versions parallel data transactions. The fact that series communications use a single data line instead of the 8-bit data line of parallel communication. For the serial data communication to work, the byte of data must be converted to serial bits using a parallel in series out shift register. Then it can be transmitted over a single data line. At the receiving end, there must be a serial in parallel out shift register to reveal the serial data and pack them into a byte. When the distance is short, the digital signal can be transferred as it on a single wire and requires to modulation. However, for long distance data transfers series data communication requires a modern way to modulate, convert to OS and IS to audio tone, and demodulate, converting from audio tone and OS and IS tone. Series data communication uses two methods, asynchronous and synchronous. The synchronous method transfers a block of data at a time, while an synchronous method transfers single byte at a time. There are special ICs made by many manufacturers for serial data communication. These chips are commonly referred to as UART, Universal Synchronous Received Transmitter, and USRT, Universal Synchronous Receiver Transmitter. Diagram: serial transaction, parallel transaction. Serial transaction ante sender receiver, parallel transfer ante sender receiver. Next, simplex means transmitter to receiver. Half duplex, transmitter receiver transmitted, both are full duplex, transmitted to receiver to transmitted. In data transversion, if the data can be transmitted and received, it is a duplex transmission. This is in contact or two simple transmitted, such as which printer, in which the or not the data transfers can be simplification. If data is transferred one way at a time, it is referred to as half duplex. If the data can go both ways at the same time, it is duplex. Full duplex requires two wires conductors for the data lines, one for transmission and one for reception. In order to transfer and receive data simultaneous asynchronous serial communication. The data coming in at the receiving end of the data line in a serial data transfer is all OS and IS. It is difficult to make sense of the data unless the sender and receiver agree on a set of rules, a protocol, and how the data is phased, how many bits constitutes a character, and when the data begins and ends. Asynchronous serial data communication is widely used for character-oriented transmission. In this method, each character is placed between chart and sports bits. This is called farming. In data farming of asynchronous communication, the data such as SCH characters are packed between a start bit and stop bit. The start bit is always one bit, but the stop bit can be one or two bits. The start bit is always 0 low and the stop bit is high. Look at the below figure, in which the ASCH character a 8-bit binary 01000001 is framed between the data bit and a stop bit. Notice that the ASB is sent over first. This is figure to shape stop bit transaction start bit. Data transfer rate. The rate of data transfer in serial data communication is started in bps, bit per second. Another widely used terminology for bps is baud rate. The baud rate is the modern terminal and is defined as the number of signals changes per second. RS-232 stands. RS-232 is an interfacing standard and is the most widely used serial input interfacing standard, since the standard was set long before the advent of the TTL logical family. Its input and output voltage levels are not TTL compatible. For the reason, to connect any RS-232 to a microcontroller systems, we must use voltage convert such a MAX232 to convert the TTL logical level to RS-232 voltage levels and vice versa. MAX232 IC are commonly referred to as line reverse to RS-32 planes. RS-32 planes cable connections referred to as, and the DB2 is connected as 25 pins, since not all the pins are used in PS cables. IBM introduced the DB9 version of the serial input stands, which uses 9 pins only, as shown in table 1. The DB9 pins are shown in figure 3. Current terminal classes data communication equivalent in DTL data terminal equipment, or DCE. Data communication equipment DTE refers to terminals and computers that send and receive data, while DCE refers to communication equality such as modern that responsible for transferring the data. Simplest connection between a PC and microcontroller require minimum of 3 planes, T into D, R into D ground, as shown in figure. Thank you, sir.